sky over Solomon Islands is blue, perfect tropical blue, the kind that looks painted. Unreal. But the war is real, very real. It is October 1943. The island hopping campaign is grinding forward, island by island, beach by beach, death by death. The Japanese are retreating, but fighting every step. Every meter costs blood. American blood, Japanese blood, all the same color, all the same weight, all the same waist. The altitude is 15,000 feet, high enough to see forever, high enough to feel alone, high enough to die unseen. The air is warm, even at this height, not like Europe. No freezing cockpits, no frostbite, just heat, humidity, and death, always death. The sound of engines fills the air. American engines, twin Allison V1710s, 2,400 horsepower total, driving a Lockheed P-38 Lightning, the fork-tailed devil, the plane the Japanese fear most. Fast, powerful, deadly, when it works, when the engines do not fail, when everything goes right. But in war, nothing goes right. Not for long. Not ever. Captain James Jimmy Doolittle Jr. flies his P-38 alone. Not by choice. His squadron scattered 30 minutes ago. Jumped by zeros. A furball. Chaos. Everyone separated. Everyone fighting. Everyone surviving or dying alone. Jimmy survived. So far. His Lightning bears the number 23. Painted on the nose. Below it a name. Memphis Belle II. Named after his hometown. After his girl. After hope. He is 26 years old. From Tennessee. Grew up poor. Depression kid. Joined Army Air Corps in 1940. Before Pearl Harbor. Before the war. Before everything changed. He has been in the Pacific since early 1942. Guadalcanal. New Guinea. Now the Solomons. 18 months of combat. 41 missions. 19 confirmed kills. Double ace. Veteran. Survivor. Lucky. But luck runs out. Everyone knows that. Every pilot knows that. The math is simple. Fly enough missions. Die. It is not if. It is when. Jimmy knows this. Accepts this. But fights anyway. Because that is what pilots do. That is what men do. Fight. Kill. Die. Repeat. He scans the sky. Empty. Blue. Peaceful. Deceptive. The zeros are gone. Back to their base. Or dead. Or hunting elsewhere. Jimmy is alone. He checks his instruments. Fuel. 3/4. Good. Oil pressure. Normal. Both engines. Good. Altitude. 15,000. Good. Heading. 270. West. Toward base. Toward safety. Toward home. Maybe. The radio crackles. Static. Distant voices. He cannot make them out. Too far. Too weak. He is on his own. Standard in the Pacific. Standard in war. Standard in life. You are always alone. Even in a crowd. Even in a squadron. Even in formation. When death comes, you face it alone. Jimmy accepts this. Has accepted this. Since his first combat mission. Since his first kill. Since he realized that war is not glory. Not honor. Not heroism. Just survival. Just killing. Just not dying. Today. Maybe tomorrow. But not today. Then he hears it. A sound. Wrong sound. His left engine. A cough. A stutter. Like a heartbeat skipping. He looks at the gauges. Left engine. Oil pressure dropping. Temperature rising. Not good. Very not good. He says aloud to himself. Come on, baby. Stay with me. Do not do this. Not now. Not here. The engine coughs again. Louder. The plane shudders. Yaws left. Jimmy compensates. Right rudder. Trim. The engine sounds terrible. Rough. Uneven. Dying. He knows that sound. Every pilot knows that sound. The sound of metal tearing. Of parts breaking. Of hope ending. He checks the gauges again. Oil pressure. Dropping fast. 20 psi. 15. 10. Temperature. Red line. Past red line. The engine is destroying itself. Detonation. The cylinders firing wrong. Exploding instead of burning. Tearing the engine apart from inside. Common problem with P-38s, especially in the Pacific. Bad fuel. High temperatures. Hard flying. The Allison engines are temperamental. Fragile. Deadly when they fail. And they fail often. Too often, the engine seizes. Just stops. No warning. No chance. 1 second running. Next second dead. The propeller windmills. Freewheeling. Useless. Jimmy feathers it. Stops the rotation. Reduces drag. Standard procedure. Drilled into every P-38 pilot. One engine? Feather the dead one. Fly on the other. The Lightning can fly on one engine. Barely. Slowly. Carefully. But it can. That is why it has two. Redundancy. Safety. Survival. Jimmy trims the aircraft. Adjusts rudder. Aileron. Compensates for the asymmetric thrust. The right engine pulling. The left engine dead weight. The plane wants to yaw. To spin. To die. Jimmy fights it. Holds it steady. Straight. Level. He reduces power on the good engine. Cannot push it too hard. Cannot overheat it. Cannot lose it. One engine he can fly. 0 engines he dies. Simple math. Simple truth. He calculates. Distance to base. 120 miles. Speed on one engine. 180 knots. Time. 40 minutes. Fuel. Enough. Maybe. If nothing else goes wrong. If the other engine holds. If luck stays with him. Big ifs. Impossible ifs. But he has no choice. He flies. One engine. One hope. One chance. Then he sees them. Below. 10,000 feet. Maybe 12. Ships. American ships. A convoy. Destroyers. Transports. Supply ships. Moving north. Toward the combat zone. Toward the Marines. Toward the front. Vulnerable. Precious. Needed. And above them. Attacking them. Japanese planes. Mitsubishi G4M. Betty bombers. He counts. 6. Maybe 7. Attacking the convoy. Dropping bombs. Torpedoes. The ships fire back. Anti-aircraft. Tracers arcing. Orange streaks against blue sky. Beautiful. Deadly. Futile. The Bettys are too high. Too fast. Too coordinated. They will sink ships. Kill sailors. Kill Marines who need those supplies. Kill Americans. Jimmy's brothers. His countrymen. His responsibility. He thinks. Fast. His situation. One engine. Low power. Cannot climb well. Cannot maneuver well. Cannot fight well. His duty. Protect the ships. Protect the men. Stop the bombers. The math is bad. Impossible odds. Suicidal odds. But the alternative is worse. Do nothing. Let them die. Let the ship sink. Let the supplies be lost. Let men die because he was too afraid. Too smart. Too cowardly. No, not acceptable. Not possible. Not him. He keys the radio. Tries to call the ships. To warn them. To coordinate. Static. Nothing. Radio dead. Or out of range. Or broken. Does not matter. He is on his own. Again. Always. He makes decision. Bad decision. Right decision. Only decision. He dives. One engine. One pilot. 6 bombers. Impossible. But necessary. He pushes the nose down. Gentle. Cannot stress the airframe. Cannot push too hard. The good engine is all he has. He dives. Trading altitude for speed. Physics. Gravity. Hope. He gains speed. 200 knots. 220. 240. The Bettys see him. They scatter. Breaking formation. Evasive action. They do not know. Do not realize. He has one engine. He is wounded. He is dying. They just see P-38. See lightning. See death. They fear. Good. Fear makes mistakes. Makes kills. makes victory possible. Jimmy picks his target, the nearest Betty, diving toward a destroyer. Torpedo run. Deadly. Must be stopped. Jimmy closes. 500 yards. 400. 300. The Betty's tail gunner sees him. Opens fire. 20-millimeter cannon. Tracers reach out. Bright green. Deadly. They miss. Barely. Inches. Jimmy does not flinch. Does not deviate. Just flies. Just aims. Just kills. 200 yards. 100. He fires. For 50 caliber Brownings. One 20-millimeter cannon. All nose-mounted. Concentrated firepower. He holds the trigger. 2 seconds. 3. 4. The bullets walk up the Betty's fuselage. Tail. Waist. Wing. Engine. The Betty's right engine explodes. Orange fireball. Black smoke. The bomber rolls. Out of control. Dives. Hits the water. Explosion. Debris. Spray. 1 down. 5 remain. Jimmy pulls up. Climbs. But the plane is sluggish. Heavy. One engine cannot do it. Cannot climb fast. Cannot regain altitude. He levels off. 13,000 feet. Lost 2,000. Cannot afford to lose more. Another Betty attacks. Head on. Insane. Suicidal. But effective. Closing speed. 400 knots. The Betty fires. So does Jimmy. Tracers cross. Bright lines connecting death to death. Jimmy's bullets hit first. Cockpit. Pilots. Glass shatters. Blood sprays. The Betty's nose drops. Flies under Jimmy. Close. So close Jimmy feels the turbulence. The wash. The near death. The Betty spins. Falls. Burning. 2 down. 4 remain. But Jimmy's good engine coughs. Just once. Just a stutter. But enough. Enough to terrify. Enough to warn. The engine is overheating. He pushed too hard. Climbed too much. Fought too aggressively. The temperature gauge climbs. Red line. Past red line. Into danger. Into death. He reduces power. Throttle back. Mixture lean. Cool it down. Save it. Need it. Desperately. The temperature stabilizes. Just below red line. Dangerous. Deadly. But holding. For now. For minutes. Maybe. The remaining 4 Bettys regroup. Coordinated now. Professional. They see a situation. See him limping. See him vulnerable. They attack. Not the ships. Him. Kill the fighter. Then kill the ships. Sound tactics. Deadly tactics. Winning tactics. They come from 4 directions. North. South. East. West. Surrounding. No escape. Jimmy cannot maneuver. Cannot climb. Cannot run. 1 engine. Overheating. Dying. He is seconds. Maybe less. He chooses. Turns toward the nearest. The one from the north. Head on again. His only advantage. Firepower. Armor. Willingness to die. The Betty fires. Jimmy fires. Both committed. Both determined. Both doomed maybe. Jimmy's bullets hit. Engine. Wing root. Fuel tank. The Betty explodes. Massive fireball. Bigger than before. Full fuel load. Full bomb load. The explosion is huge. Blinding. Jimmy flies through it. Through fire. Through smoke. Through death. His canopy is scorched. His wings are peppered. Shrapnel. Debris. Burning fuel. But he emerges. Through the other side. Alive. Impossibly. 3 down. 3 remain. But his windscreen is cracked. Half covered in oil. From the explosion. From the Betty. He can barely see. He wipes with his glove. Smears it worse. Useless. He flies half-blind. 1 engine. Overheating. Half-blind. 3 bombers. Still fighting. Still trying. Still killing him. The 3 Bettys attack again. Together. Coordinated. They learned. They adapted. They are veterans. Survivors. Killers. Like him. They fire together. Concentrated fire. Overwhelming fire. Jimmy Banks. hard as he dares. The P-38 shudders. Buffets. Near stall. Bullet snap past. Hit his wings. Hit his tail. Hit his fuselage. He feels impacts. Hears impacts. Metal tearing. Systems failing. Hydraulics shot. Fuel lines cut. The plane is dying. He is dying. But not yet. Not done. Not finished. He lines up another Betty. The one on his right. Fires. Short burst. Ammo low. Conserving. Hoping. The burst hits. The Betty's left engine smokes. Not destroyed. Damaged. The bomber pulls away. Limping. Out of fight. 4 down. 2 remain. Jimmy's good engine coughs again. Temperature spiking. Oil pressure dropping. It is dying. Seconds. Maybe a minute. No more. He has time for one pass. One attack. One chance. Then he is gliding. Dead stick. Into ocean. Into death. Into nothing. He picks the nearest Betty. Diving toward the convoy again. Torpedo run. Must stop it. Must kill it. Must succeed. He dives. What little altitude remains. Trading height for speed. For one last chance. For final act. The Betty sees him. Too late. Cannot evade. Cannot escape. Cannot survive. Jimmy fires. Everything. All remaining ammo. The guns roar. The cannon thunders. The plane shakes. The bullets converge. Hit. Shred. Destroy. The Betty disintegrates. Wings fold. Fuselage breaks. Bombs detonate. Secondary explosion. Massive. Final. 5 down. 1 remains. But Jimmy's engine dies. The good one. The right one. His last hope. Seized. Temperature too high. Oil too low. Pushed too hard. Fought too long. Died too soon. Both engines dead. Both propellers stopped. No power. No thrust. No hope. Just gliding. Just falling. Just dying. The last Betty escapes. Jimmy cannot chase. Cannot fight. Cannot win. But he won enough. 5 of 6. 5 stopped. 5 killed. 5 that will not sink ships. Will not kill sailors. Will not kill Marines. 5 is enough. Has to be enough. Is enough. Jimmy glides. Silent. The engine's dead. Just wind. Just air. Just the sound of a plane falling. He keys the radio. Dead. He tries the backup. Dead. Everything is dead. Except him. For now. The convoy is 10 miles away. The ocean is below. 12,000 feet below. He will never make the ships. Never reach friendly decks. Never land safely. He will crash. In ocean. Alone. Unseen. Unremembered. Maybe. He thinks about his options. Bail out. Parachute. Hope for rescue. Or ride it down. Try to ditch. Water landing. Both are death sentences. Probably. Maybe. But maybe not. Maybe rescue finds him. Maybe he survives. Maybe luck holds. One more time. One last time. He chooses. Ditch. Stay with the plane. Better chance. Debatable. But his choice. His plane. His death. His way. He sets up. Flaps. Manual. The hydraulics are shot. He hand cranks. Slow. Agonizing. Flaps down. Partial. Better than nothing. Landing gear. Up. Keep it up. Water landing. Gear will catch. Flip the plane. Kill him. Gear stays up. He aims for smooth water. Between swells. The ocean rushes up. Fast. Too fast. He pulls back. Flares. Stalls the plane. 5 feet above water. The belly hits. Hard. Impact. Violent. Water is concrete at this speed. The plane skips. Bounces. Hits again. Harder. The nose digs in. The plane cartwheels. End over end. Jimmy is thrown. Straps hold. Barely. His head hits the canopy. Blood. Pain. Darkness. The plane stops. Upside down. Floating. Sinking. Slowly. Jimmy hangs. Inverted. Dazed. Bleeding. Alive. He unbuckles. falls, hits the canopy. Now below him, underwater. He pushes. The canopy is jammed, will not open. He pushes harder. Desperate, drowning. The water rises. Cold, salty, filling the cockpit. He takes a breath. Last breath. Goes under. Pushes with both hands. Both feet. Everything. The canopy moves. Inches. Opens. He squeezes through. Into ocean. Into blue. Into survival, maybe. He surfaces. Gasps. Air. Sweet air. Painful air. Alive air. The plane sinks. Slowly. Nose first. Then gone. Bubbles. Nothing. He inflates his vest. Mae West. Floats. Looks around. Empty ocean. Endless blue. No ships. No planes. No hope. Just him. Just water. Just waiting. For rescue. For sharks. For death. Whatever comes first. He waits. 1 hour. 2. The sun burns. The salt stings. His wounds. His eyes. His hope. He sees sharks. Circling. Gray shapes. Silent. Patient. Waiting for him to weaken. To die. To become food. He kicks. Splashes. Shows life. Shows fight. They stay away. For now. He prays. Not to God. He stopped believing at Guadalcanal. Just to fate. To luck. To chance. To whatever kept him alive this long. Keep me alive longer. Just longer. Just until rescue. Please. Then he hears it. Engines. Aircraft engines. American engines. He looks. Sees a plane. PBY Catalina. Flying boat. Search and rescue. Looking. Scanning. Hoping. He waves. One arm. The other is broken. Maybe. Hurts too much to use. He waves. Shouts. Useless. They cannot hear. Cannot see. Too far. Too small. Too insignificant. The plane passes. Keeps going. Jimmy's hope dies. Then the plane turns. Banks. Coming back. They saw him. They see him. They are coming. He waves again. Both arms. Broken or not. Pain or not. They are coming. Rescue. Life. Hope. The PBY lands. On water. Smooth landing. Expert pilot. The plane taxis. To Jimmy. Crew reaches out. Pulls him aboard. He collapses. Cannot stand. Cannot speak. Cannot think. Just breathes. Just bleeds. Just survives. They wrap him. Blankets. Bandages. Water. He drinks. Chokes. Drinks more. They ask, what happened? How many kills? Did you get any? Jimmy says 5. 5 bombers. 1 engine. They stare. Do not believe. Cannot believe. He says check with the convoy. They will confirm. The ships. They saw. They know. The crew nods. Says rest, sir. You did good. Real good. You saved lives today. Maybe hundreds. Jimmy nods. Too tired to speak. Too broken to care. Just alive. Just grateful. Just done. 2 days later, Jimmy wakes. Field hospital. Tent. White. Clean. Bright. He is in bed. His arm is cast. Broken. His head is bandaged. Concussion. His ribs are wrapped. Cracked. But alive. Whole. Healing. An officer enters. Major. Intelligence. He sits. Says Lieutenant Doolittle. The convoy confirmed. 5 bombers destroyed. By you. Alone. 1 engine. They are recommending you for Silver Star. Jimmy says I just did my job, sir. The major says your job does not include fighting 6 bombers with 1 engine. That is heroism. That is sacrifice. That is why you get the medal. Jimmy says I did not get all 6, sir. 1 escaped. The major says, and because you got 5, that 1 did not matter. No ship sank. No men died. You saved them. That is what matters. Jimmy nods. Too tired to argue. The major continues. Your plane is gone. Obviously. You will get new one. When you are healed. When you are ready, take your time. You earned rest. Jimmy says, "How long, sir?" The major says, "Doctor says 2 months. Maybe more." Jimmy says, "Too long, sir. I need to fly. Need to fight." The major smiles, says, "Typical pilot. Typical warrior. Typical fool. Rest, lieutenant. War will wait." Jimmy smiles, says, "Yes, sir. But war does not wait. War never waits." Jimmy returns to flying. January 1944. New plane. New crew chief. Same war. Same sky. Same death. He flies 40 more missions. Gets 11 more kills. 30 total. Triple ace. Survives the war. Goes home. Tennessee. Memphis. His girl. They marry. Have children. He works. Commercial pilot. TWA. Flies passengers. Not fighters. Peace. Not war. Life. Not death. But he never forgets. October 1943. 1 engine. 6 bombers. 5 kills. The day he should have died. The day he chose to fight instead. The day 1 engine was enough. In 1965, he is invited. Navy reunion. The convoy he saved. Survivors. They gather. Meet their savior. The pilot who fought when he should have run. Who killed when he should have died. Who saved them. They embrace. Cry. Thank him. He says, "I just did my job." They say, "Your job saved our lives. Our families. Our futures. We owe you everything." Jimmy says, "I owe you too. You gave me reason. Reason to fight. Reason to risk. Reason to live. You made it matter." They understand. Bond. Brothers. Forever. Jimmy dies in 1992. 75 years old. Heart attack. Quick. Peaceful. His funeral is large. Family. Veterans. The men from the convoy. Old now, but there. Grateful. They speak. Tell stories. About the P-38 pilot. 1 engine. 5 bombers. Impossible odds. Incredible victory. About courage. About sacrifice. About duty. About the man who fought when everything said quit. Who won when everything said lose. Who lived when everything said die. And in Tennessee, at Memphis Airport, a plaque hangs. It reads, "Captain James Doolittle Jr. Silver Star, Navy Cross, 30 victories." October 1943. With 1 engine failing, he exposed 6 enemy bombers. Destroyed 5. Saved convoy. Saved lives. Proved that 1 pilot, 1 engine, 1 choice can change everything. Can save hundreds. Can prove that when everything fails. Courage does not. Duty does not. Humanity does not. Remember, forever.